Now I want to tell you what we've been up to, which is creating the Master Traders course together with this professional traders platform. This is for people who really want to raise the game, and it is basically information on all these 40 instruments here, including currencies, the precious metals, some grains, and various commodities. And it focuses on the commitment of traders data and seasonality, as well as adding some extra time cycles that you won't get anywhere else. So let's just go into here and take a look. Here it is. What we've done is we've created a full course of seasonality, and we've put a lot of seasonality data in, and we've created a slightly different seasonal system, which is more accurate. But you'll get all these different modules. First of all, there's 3 modules on trading with seasonality. You'll then be able to look at the different instruments, and we can go through, and you'll be able to create your own diary of the turning points of a year, when to expect different moves in different commodities and so on. So if we were just to click here on the FX section, you'll see that we've got the Australian dollar, the British pound, the Canadian dollar, the euro, the Japanese yen, etc. So there's a lot of information there, and the idea is that we're going to be able to find you great opportunities across a series of trades throughout the year. Then we have a 19 module course on the commitments of traders data, and this is really going to show you how our platform works that we've created. And it's not just a dump of the CFTC data that US government provides. In fact, I'll share a little bit more about it in a minute, but it's basically a deep dive into it and breaking it down so we can analyze which markets are about to move, which markets are about to reverse, and where we're seeing trend continuation signals as well. So there's a lot to this, and we've got our own COT index in here that really helps showing when markets are overbought and oversold. And when we combine these with seasonality, we get a good idea of what's going on. And also we've added some 6 additional sets of weekly time cycles on FX. So those are our profit finding oracle cycles, so you can't get anywhere else. So this here becomes a very, very powerful course, and this then works alongside our professional traders platform. And what this is a download of the CFTC data that comes out every Friday. All the professionals have to report, so all the trading data has to be reported, and we get a very good idea of what everybody's doing. And where we get our warnings, where we get a bunch of numbers all aligned, these are markets that are potential reversal points. And we also see we're also highlighted to extreme moves, which suggest things worth looking at. Now, if we put these together with the geometry and the techniques we know from the market timing report trading course, we get some really great setups. And also within these, we've got the seasonality profiles. So for example, if I hit this one, we'll see the New Zealand dollar. You can see how it makes very clear highs in April. We've got our proprietary seasonality, which is different. And the idea is that we only want to trade the bits where these 2 lines match. We don't want to, where they're against each other. We want to ignore those. This gets the odds on our side. A lot of people use seasonality, but we've fine-tuned it here. So you've got seasonality profiles there. We've got extreme moves. See, the commercials are really the smart money. They're the people that drive the markets, and they're generally the producers or the hedgers, and they really control these markets. They usually control more than 60% of a market. And the non-commercials are people like the hedge funds who are trend followers. Now, the trend followers are usually wrong at extremes because they're positioned the wrong way, and when we can see this happening, we get a good idea of what's going on. So that's that part of the platform. We also have our extremes, and this shows where the net positions are. So this is basically trend continuation signals, and it also shows us areas to look at where we've got absolute extremes. So we've got an all-time low in commercial shorting going on here. Well, what did we see? We just saw a double bottom coming in on the dollar index. So this is just a sneak preview. This is now available. We're running a special. We've just launched it today, and that's running with a deep discount. I'm going to put the link in the email and under this video.